Alright, welcome back from that commercial break, where we totally tried to sell you a thing from our sponsors that we totally have.
We made
Um,
money.
yeah, go us. So, we left off with a stack of 4 beings, opening up this wooden door and revealing a room beyond. The floor of said room is dusty, and you look around and see that this room stands a bit taller than the little sectioned off like stair steps that you've been working your way up. So this is a 40-foot high chamber, 20 feet wide at its widest, and it seems to be littered with dinosaur bones. Massive, thick swaths of spider webs stretch from wall to wall, and from wall to a central 30-foot tall pillar, coiled around which is a narrow stone staircase, its steps also covered with a thick layer of dust. Carved into the pillar, following the staircase as it winds up, are reliefs of a man carrying a crocodile. The reliefs follow the stairs to the top of the pillar, upon which sits a large, beautiful ceramic jug.
I want to grab Scorn and start walking up the stairs.
Okay,
I
so
follow him.
I watched them go up the stairs.
Becca, I think you're muted.
No, I'm not. Can I ask Lucius to... No, literally, I'm
No,
not.
you may not ask him.
Lucius to identify the, jug.
I mean, he's still resummoning, but
Well, when he's done.
yeah. I think this is going to be like the one instance where Lucius just kind of ends up mostly sitting things out, unfortunately, just due to the timing of this. But okay, so marching order. We've got Thorv with the baby crocodile Scorn.
Yeah, at the bottom of the stairs, I want to tell them only one of us should go at a time. Not all of us. There's only one person with a crocodile.
Oh, that is a good point, but I think we just need the one crocodile that will solve everything for us.
How about we let me get up first, and then you guys can follow me
Oh,
if
you're
nothing
so-
happens.
Thorv is so commanding now.
Okay, so Thorv, you are what, like perching baby crocodile on your shoulder, and
Yep, exactly
Heading up.
like the glyphs show.
okay, so all right, you head up the stairs. It's kind of a tight staircase, and yeah, I mean, I think overall it's pretty straightforward. Let's just see if anything weird happens. No, you make your way up unimpeded, as yeah, you get all the way up to the top of this pillar, where you now see up close this beautiful ceramic jug.
I want to stand on the top of the pillar and say that you guys can come up now.
I
Okay.
come up.
Making sure I'm off the stairs if something happens with the stairs.
Okay.
I also come up.
Okay. So, Fib, you head up, and as your foot lands on the third step up, I need you to make a dex save.
I
Hey,
guess
lucky
I
crocodile.
can do that. I did good. I got 79.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay.
If
So
she falls, can I try and catch her?
Why
there's
do you think I'm gonna fall?
a familiar crackling sound as a burst of blue electrical energy blasts out from the step, and Fib takes 22 points of damage.
Shoot, it's because I didn't have a crocodile. That's a lot of damage. Oh no, I might be unconscious. Nope, I have 1 hit point left.
Oh.
Right, Fib immediately casts Cure Wounds on.
Okay.
Boy, because I have Cure Wounds.
Yeah, and you can cast it on yourself.
Yeah.
I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, I have almost half my hit points back. Ooh. Ow, that hurt a lot. Someone else should go up there.
You guys should get your own crocodile.
That was mine, you took it from me.
I thought of the idea. My
Yes,
crocodile.
but I've been using it.
Can
I tried it
follow-
first.
Can I go
I
up?
tried it last.
Yeah, so Sirenny just wants to head up.
Yeah, but I want to poke the floor with my mace before I step on it, and I want to skip the 3rd step.
Okay, so what, you like poke the first step, poke the second step, and then just skip the 3rd one
Yeah.
and continue doing so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, skip the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, poking all the way. You keep going up the many steps. You reach the 10th step, which you did poke,
Oh no.
but it didn't trigger until you stepped on it.
Oh my god.
No.
I need you to make a dex save.
No.
Oh no. 6.
You take 26 points of damage as another ball of electricity just blasts out from the step.
It's okay, I'm still conscious. I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
What with cure or with healing word?
Yes.
Good luck.
I got 9.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add my. Wait, did I? Does it add it? It probably adds it. It didn't?
I'll add it again. I got 19 back.
Okay.
So
So for reference, you're about halfway up the steps.
I'll heal myself 1 more then. Okay.
Okay.
I will continue up the steps, and I guess I will try to run up them as fast as I can, skipping every other one.
Skipping every other one. Would you like to skip the evens or the odds?
Well, I'm on 10, so I'll skip the odds.
Okay. So you take your big long steps up the rest of the stairs, and you don't trigger any more traps.
Yay!
Alright. You want to touch the jug?
Uh,
I got the crocodile. You can touch, or you want me to touch the jug?
you touch the jug, you have the crocodile.
Whoever
Them's
has
the rules.
Crocodile has to touch the thing. You want the crocodile, you also get the responsibility of touching the thing.
Fine.
I also
I'll
tell Fib how to get up safely.
I'll poke the jug with the crocodile.
Okay, so again, we're using the crocodile as a 10-foot pole.
Of
Yes.
course. This is what happens if Scorn isn't here.
We're teaching him a lesson.
Okay. Alright, you poke the jug. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, I guess I'll reach out and grab it.
Okay. Still keeping the crocodile just where it was?
Yes. Still
Okay.
keeping the crocodile.
Okay. Cool. You have a jug.
Cool. Is there anything in it?
So you pick it up, and it feels pretty light. And then, like, as you kind of shift and get it into a position to like be able to hold it and carry it back down the steps, you hear a sloshing sound inside, but there doesn't seem to be anything in there.
Okay.
Try pouring something in it.
I don't really have anything to pour in it.
Or try pouring it out.
Okay, I'll try pouring it out.
You turn it over and you hear like a whoosh rushing of some liquid, but nothing comes out.
Okay. I'll start carrying it back down the stairs.
Try sticking your hand in. See if
Try
you can
drinking
feel
it.
anything.
I'm not drinking it.
Well, how come you have the crocodile? If you have the crocodile, you have to drink the things.
I'll walk down to the bottom of the stairs. And
Okay.
then I guess I'll try drinking out of it.
Okay. So you do that. You try drinking out of it, and it sounds like there's something in there, but nothing's coming out.
I am going to go down the stairs, stepping on all the ones I stepped on except step number 10.
Okay.
So I jumped from 12 to 9.
Okay. Cool. You are safe.
Yay.
So, what's next?
I guess we
No.
can leave.
Yeah, what I want to do is take it
this
outside and
all,
water.
all that we came here for?
I mean, do you see anything else?
I don't like this.
Am I done with my spell?
What were you doing?
Casting
Re-
my spell.
Oh, right.
Yeah, reacquiring
Your
his
familiar.
yeah. So I think we can abridge this to the point where the group comes out of the statue as Lucius is finishing up his spell. So in what form have you summoned Stratos?
He's the snake again, the flying snake.
Okay.
The snake was used to kill.
You don't want your own crocodile?
Oh.
This one's lucky.
I'll say what do you mean? Where
What are you
where's
confused about?
where is Scorn? Number one.
Yeah,
He's
at
right
this
here.
point, Scorn he returns to his normal form
No!
Okay, that explains that. Number two.
and says, "I not like this place."
Well, how are we gonna get across now?
What?
No, you're back.
Yeah.
We time lapsed.
Fine, but I didn't like crocodile.
What?
So,
Never mind.
Okay.
so I'll say what happened. I literally sat down for like an hour, and you guys are just done.
Yes, we did it. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll hold out the jug and see. We got this.
Let me take a look at that. And I'm gonna just visually inspect it.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
All right.
All right. There are some markings on here that you've come to associate with conjuration magic.
I'll say it's definitely magical, and as I'm tipping it, I'm guessing I hear the water sloshing around.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, does this thing produce water?
Hasn't yet.
And I'll just kind of keep looking at it. And I'll say, well, has anybody tried to have it produce something?
You can try filling it with water.
Well, no, it is conjuration magic, so it.
Ask it for water?
I'll kind of shake it and think water.
Okay. And you hear the sound of this jug kind of like filling up.
I'll look inside.
Yeah, looks like there's water in there.
Oh, it's like a passive-aggressive jug.
Huh. So I'm gonna dump it out, and I'll think of safe drinking water,
Okay.
leech-free water.
Okay.
And I'll say, hey Sirenny, make sure this is leech-free water. I'll kind of hand it to her, if you could.
Yeah, I mean, we'll say she could use probably the same sort of process that she did before, you know, like lifting just the water, not any inclusion out of the jug.
Yeah,
If that's something that she wants to do.
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, seems clean.
All right. So I'll say, well, looks like we've got some water. This jug produces water.
Should see if it makes food.
You know what? If you give me a minute here. I think it's a minute. Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm gonna cast Identify. Not as a
Okay.
ritual, so I will.
Okay.
You could have just asked it.
Well, this will tell me what it does.
Yeah. And as I'm sure you're suspecting by now, this is an alchemy jug.
Alright.
So, yeah, you can produce lots of things.
Yes.
Like mayonnaise.
Like mayonnaise.
Like crocodiles?
No.
Not like crocodiles. Crocodiles are not a liquid.
So,
They could.
Soy sauce?
in knowing what I know about it, I'm gonna say,
Make
well,
chicken.
here, Sirenny, you tend to control water, so maybe this might help you.
Thank you.
I mean, if anybody else has any objections, but, you know, you seem to be doing a lot of stuff with water. It'd be help if you could produce water.
And
None from me.
I can produce water.
Well, I mean, but you can do it for free now. We have a pretty good supply of free water that we don't have to waste spells on now.
Okay. Good.
How much money do you think we'd get for this thing?
Well,
You take it to a tavern, you'd probably make lots of money off of it.
yeah, we could get drunk if we wanted one day. But around here, we could even sell pure water.
We're rich now.
Could be.
Okay. So, as you're discussing your potential business plans, you hear in the distance what sounds like a bunch of tiny battle cries.
Ooh.
I will look over
Like
to our
battle
new.
cries of mice, or like
Like-
battle from far away.
Kind of similar in timbre to the voice of your new goblin friend.
Yeah,
On my way out, I want to grab my war club and crowbar.
Okay. Yeah.
Something like Thorn Whip or something to rip them out.
Okay. Cool.
so I'll look over at our newest goblin companion and say, "Oh, friends of yours?"
Oh, that's
So-
right.
Something like that.
Should we run?
I wonder if they're fighting the counterparts.
There are probably lots of them.
Does it sound like they're getting closer?
Hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of these voices, so it sounds like they're close. Reasonably close.
Where at?
They would be downriver, so to your north.
I'll send Stratos about 30 feet high in that direction.
Okay.
Just kind of scanning the area.
Okay. So you send him out that way, and you see, kind of just beyond the cover of where the jungle truly begins to claim the land outside of Camp Righteous, a number of these little green and brown creatures, some of them waving like these little half spear things, actually one of which you have seen in your new friend's possession. And some of them, in the process of climbing up and forming little wobbling towers of goblins as they begin to run kind of around and toward the riverbank, eventually filtering out and running in your general direction.
Alright, I will withdraw Stratos and I'll say, yeah, they're coming our way. We need to get out of here now.
How many?
Probably like between 15 and 20.
Yeah, let's run.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the horde of goblins begins to emerge and attempt to chase you guys down,
I
we
kill
will
them.
pick up from there next time.